G'day guys, and welcome to another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Today I've got a team deathmatch on Dome, and once again I'm apologising. It seems I've always got something to apologise for, but you guys probably already know that my last video was on Dome, so I'm sorry for uploading Dome twice in a row, but I have probably going to be doing some survival mode as well with this gameplay, because this gameplay was pretty short, so I'll have two gameplays in the one. But anyway, in this gameplay I was using the SKiiT with the noob tube, and like, the reason for that was because I wanted to use the SKiiT with no sights on it, because I love the sights, and I wanted to hear the gun at it, because I love hearing the gun. It sounds like such a beast, and I didn't want to, sacrifice having silencer on it just because silencer made it sound so pussy, and the red dot just made it, not... I don't know, I was just watching Mark of J video and he wasn't using a sight, and they just made it look awesome. So that's my main reason for using the noob tube. But don't worry guys, I hardly get any kills with the noob tube. So anyway guys, today I want to be making a pretty casual kind of discussion video, and be sure to leave your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below. I'd love to hear them on kind of Modern Warfare 3 versus Black Ops. And I know this game has only been out for what, a week and a half, so it is very early days to be making judgments about the game, but I kind of wanted to kind of just give you guys my thoughts on the game, against Black Ops. Obviously, Black Ops was a really awesome game in my opinion. And I also did a similar video to Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, so that video went down pretty well. So I figured I would do Modern Warfare 3 versus Black Ops. So maybe to a lot of you guys who still don't have the game, maybe waiting for it for Christmas, obviously this game has, received a fair bit of mixed feelings ever since it first came out. So this hopefully will help you determine if the game's good or not, or maybe just give you some tips along the way or whatever. So anyway, the first thing I wanted to compare, and for me this is, 1/3 of the game. I mean, for a lot of people they don't even play this, but it's obviously the single player, and I personally love the single players in every single COD game. I've been playing them always. Before I play multiplayer, I play the single player, and obviously that wasn't different from Modern Warfare 3. I played it and it was really short, by the way guys. It was only like 5 hours, but in those 5 hours, there was constant action, explosions, pretty much what you'd expect from each COD campaign. But it was just really awesome, guys. I must admit, it was the best campaign of all COD so far. Awesome storyline, as usual. Awesome characters, easy to relate to kind of characters. And obviously, it was made by Infinity Ward, and the multiplayer was made by Sledgehammer. So we'll see how Sledgehammer did with the multiplayer when I talk about that. But in general, I loved the campaign. Awesome scenery and awesome stuff. And the Black Ops one was awesome as well, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't have that kind of awesome over-the-top feel to it that our Modern Warfare campaigns have to it, and also that awesome storyline that the Modern Warfare 3 campaigns, Modern Warfare campaigns have. It just is irreplaceable. It just makes it so epic. So in general, I do prefer the Modern Warfare 3 campaign to the Black Ops one. Now, the next thing I wanted to compare was the Modern Warfare 3 survival mode against the Black Ops Nazi Zombies. And it's not only Black Ops Nazi Zombies, obviously it's been going ever since COD 4, and in general, Nazi Zombies is like the bigger, more thought of, sort of more, more anticipated sort of thing. But I really was reasonably impressed when I played survival mode. I've played it a fair bit now. I haven't, not too high levels, except I must admit it is a lot of fun. I mean, it's kind of like combat training and multiplayer and zombies kind of all in one. I mean, you don't have that same feel with zombies where you kind of, you have to survive and it's kind of scary, and how there's an awesome storyline in zombies. Because in this game, it's kind of like, there's no storyline. It's kind of just practice, kind of teaching players, the maps, the perks, the guns, and all that stuff. But in general, I really do like the survival mode, but I gotta say, the Nazi Zombies is just, it's better. I mean, it's just more original, it's just kind of, it's got a storyline to it, it just feels more epic and intense. I mean, with that said, I do really like the Modern Warfare 3 survival mode. It is really fun as well. So, in general, I gotta say I prefer Nazi Zombies. It is a lot of fun, but they both are a hell of a lot of fun. Obviously, with Modern Warfare 3, you get the awesome, kill streaks, all that stuff, and different map varieties. But yeah, as I said, I do prefer Nazi Zombies. Now, the part that a lot of people have been waiting for, and the part that, that a lot of people only play, and you guys have really only seen on my channel, is to compare the multiplayer with Black Ops. And obviously, with Black Ops, people came in with really high thoughts and hope for a lot, and obviously people found out about Ghost and 74U and Famous and a few little issues like that. But in general, the game was reasonably balanced, reasonably flawless, just a really good game in general. In this game, so far, well, not so far, I mean, I've had mixed feelings ever since I've been playing it at the start. For the first few days, I was getting really frustrated. I didn't really know how to play it. I suppose that was why. And now that I've learned, what setups to use and what kill streaks and what stuff like that, I'm finding this game a lot of fun. Really fast-paced, really balanced, just in general, really fun gameplay and stuff like that. And that's the kind of thing that Black Ops lacks. It just didn't have that Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 vibe to it, where kind of everything's really over the top, everything's really fun. It's just a fun game. The thing with Black Ops is they tried to make it too kind of balanced for all the players, and that kind of didn't work out well in my opinion. I mean, it seemed as though that there was nothing really fun to use in that game. With Modern Warfare 2, even though noob tubes were really annoying, I used to run out with the RPG and just have fun with that, and that was so much fun. But I mean, with that said, I mean the Black Ops multiplayer was amazing. I played it so much, but so far I'm finding that the Modern Warfare 3 one is just funner in general. I mean, I wanted to kind of compare a few things, but the first thing I wanted to compare was kind of just the overall fun and the kind of how frustrating each game was, because for me this is like a really big, like really important factor for a COD game to have. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 was pretty much ruined because of how frustrating it was, and Black Ops was kind of ruined for kind of how boring it was and slow paced and how boring it got so fast. And how kind of frustrating Modern Warfare 2 was, obviously. And so far with Modern Warfare 3, it's balanced. It's not too frustrating. I mean, it is kind of frustrating at times, but it's balanced. It's just overall, it's just a fun game, not too frustrating. Now I've just put some survival mode gameplay for you guys, but yeah, I must admit, I mean, Modern Warfare 3 is just a hell of a lot of fun compared to Black Ops. Like, just a nice, refreshing change. You get a different kind of just different feel to it. Everything feels really different, and just everything, all the guns, it reacts differently and stuff like that. So one thing that really ruined Black Ops for a lot of people, I mean, I didn't notice this too much, was the lag and the hit detection. And so far I am finding that the lag in Modern Warfare 3 isn't too bad. I mean, there are a few issues with, certain people getting, really bad connection. But so far for me personally, I'm getting decent connection. And obviously the hit detection seems really good as well. I like the engine that they use, obviously the same as Modern Warfare 2 if I'm correct. And in general, the lag and the overall feel to the game, it feels really smooth. Just like just like how COD you would expect it to feel. Feels really good. Graphically, I mean, the games are pretty much really similar. There's obviously not much of a difference between Black Ops graphics and Modern Warfare 3 graphics. Now, the main kind of 4 things I wanted to now go over were the guns, the maps, the kill streaks, and of course the perks. So firstly, the guns. And what I'm finding as soon as I'm playing Modern Warfare 3 is that the guns are just fun in general. Just, not too much recoil on them. Just fun guns to use. Not too overpowered. There's no guns that just drop ridiculously fast. I mean, there's a few guns that are better. Maybe the Type 95, the MP9 or MP7 or whatever is really good as well. But there's no guns that are overpowered, and that's what I'm really liking at the moment. The guns are just in general, as I said earlier, just are really fun guns to use. They're just not, you don't have that feeling where they're really boring and stuff like that. With a lot of Black Ops guns, especially the SMGs and the shotguns, they were just really boring and really dull. And a lot of the Modern Warfare 3 guns, you get a lot of good SMGs, good snipers and all that stuff. So I really am happy that they brought sniping back into the COD series. It really is good for me and good for a lot of people I know out there. So the next thing I want to talk about with the maps, and I gotta admit, guys, I am kind of disappointed with the maps at the moment. I mean, I would love it if they brought in some big maps. They need, what I loved about Black Ops in terms of maps was how you had Firing Range, Nuketown, but then you had maps like Jungle, Array, Summit, with just all had different sizes, all different kind of settings and stuff like that. With Modern Warfare 3, all the maps are really small. I mean, the biggest is probably Bootleg, and that's not very big. So, in general, the maps aren't big enough. There's not much variety with the maps. There's too many objects with them. So I've got to say, Black Ops does have the better maps in my opinion, but I do love a lot of the maps in Modern Warfare 3, don't get me wrong. They just need more variety. Now, the next thing, and this is obviously really important, I've found in every COD game, is the kill streaks, because kill streaks ruined Modern Warfare 2 in a way. Obviously, a few of them were overpowered. And with Black Ops, I mean, they were good, but no one really else used anything apart from Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Dogs. And this is the main thing I love about point streaks and kill streaks in this game. So obviously, the way you get kill streaks is way better. There's obviously 3 tiers. I'm not going to go over what each tier is, but you have so much more variety and so much more fun with the kill streaks. I mean, there's so many different kill streaks to use and different things to use for the way you like to play. I mean, someone who likes to, get kill streaks obviously is good for assault. Someone who likes to rush out and stuff like that and help their team is support. So I really am happy the way that they've done that. It really helps the COD series. That's something Black Ops lacked, was just variety in kill streaks. And I found that Black Ops really promoted camping, and unlike Modern Warfare 3, there's pretty much no camping. So the last thing I want to go over were the perks, and one thing that a lot of people hated about Black Ops were Ghost and Second Chance. And so far with Modern Warfare 3, I haven't really seen an overpowered perk at the moment. I mean, Assassin hasn't had too much of an impact on the game, which is really great. And just in general, the perks are really well balanced. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know what you think about which is the better game. And obviously, please rate the video if you enjoyed it. That would be awesome. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys later.